Hello, I am back answering questions, and today this is a question from someone in my audience. So this person is struggling with making money and getting an acting agent who puts her up for work. I've not had or managed to secure an agent for 20 years. In that time, I've worked, had a baby, so it's a female, and more, but it has been an uphill struggle. Not managed to secure an agent for 20 years means you have a self-worth issue. Because if you have been trying to manifest an agent for 20 years and you have not had any luck, there is something so rigid in your energetic infrastructure that says, do not pick me. That is unbelievable. But let me tune into the energy of this message. There's a hate towards the industry, a real hate towards the industry. So what I'm picking up is this person detests the industry. They hate it. But they're trying to get into it as well. And so it's this contradictory energy of, I hate this industry. I hate the way it is. I hate the ethics about it. I hate how it treats the people in it. But I want to be part of that. And so you're sending out a contradictory energy in your energetic infrastructure. I don't know why I've just put my leg up. I'll put it back down. You're sending out a contradictory energy. I want this and I hate it. So that's why you've been stuck for 20 years, because you're in a place of conflict. In that time I've worked, amazing, had a baby, wonderful, and more, but it's been an uphill struggle. So struggle is something a lot of people have been taught. I work hard and I struggle, then I manifest. I work hard and I struggle, then I get. And it's something you learned as a child. Maybe you saw your parents working hard and struggling to get what they wanted, to put food on the table, to keep the family together. Or it's something you've noticed in your environment. And when I say environment, I mean the acting environment, the people that you surround yourself with, everyone's struggling to get work. And so that's become your new normal. So if I were you, my first work would be to get rid of the hate, the energy of hate. I'm almost sure that's what the problem is. The energy of hate, hating the industry. What do you hate about it? I work with a lot of actors, and they'll first come, but the industry. I'm like, the industry is an energetic entity. It's nothing to do with you. You can feed into it, take what you want from it, or can you become your own energetic frequency and allow things to come to you based on who you are being? So if you hate the industry, for example, a very common one, I'm turning this heater off, I'm boiling, that's better. If you hate the industry because you think they favor this type of person, or as you get older, you're treated differently, or whatever it is, can you take your focus off that? Because the more you focus on that, the more it's making you detest and hate the industry. Take your focus off that, because that's not helping you get what you want. What you want is to create a wonderful career that complements your life and enables you to be happy and feel fulfilled and feel like flow and feel easy. And so I don't know when you had your baby, but sometimes when I work with actresses, they say that's also a problem as well. I have a baby and I feel like, I'm not relevant anymore. And that's just a choice you're choosing to believe in, because maybe you haven't got work. Maybe the body feels out of shape, or you don't feel this way or that way like you used to. So maybe they won't want me as I am. So in this one, we're going to keep this quite short. Your first work is to stop focusing on what you hate about the industry and focus on what you love about the industry and how amazing it is to be an actor. And then your next work is to work on your self-worth. You need to love you, believe in you, empower you, know that you're talented and you have something to offer. Not be in the energetic space of, I want them to take me on and I want an agent and I need an agent. What can you offer? Why are you a catch? And then the third thing I would do is clean up your environment. Stop listening to the conversations about how hard it is. Stop buying into the narratives of the industry is this because if you do I want to be an actress and I want to work and I want to get an agent, but I hate agents and I hate the way they treat actresses and I hate this, then it's like, and often what I see is when someone comes to work with me and they have similar situations, their environment is so full of hate and hatred towards the industry or the thing they're trying to pursue. And I'm like, well, why would it come to you? You hate it so much. You're the first one in the conversations about how difficult things are. So you got to choose your camp. Are you for the struggle? And I'm championing and speaking up for those who are disadvantaged and who are struggling like I am, because that makes me feel good, and it's not just me? Or can you separate yourself from that because that's not working for you? That has kept you not having an agent for 20 years. And can you step back into the realm of possibilities and flow? And that's going to be a daily practice, a discipline, something that you choose daily. And it's going to require you to get out of your comfort zone, because if you've had a situation that you've been trying to solve for 20 years, that says to me, this person, and you might not like what I have to say, but they've been comfortable in not having an agent for 20 years. And you've likely been doing the same thing over and over again. Well, you write to an agent and you send your headshot and your resume, and they're supposed to write back to you and invite you for an interview. Or you email them, or you send them your show reel. But that doesn't work for you. But you do it over and 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 over again, 20 years on. That for me is insanity. Those outwardly things that they tell you to do when you leave drama school aren't working for you. It's the inner work that you need to work on. So can you step out of your comfort zone of the it's an uphill struggle and I haven't had an agent for 20 years and change something? And often when I say that to people, they're like, what do I have to change? And then they start telling me their excuses, because I have this and I have this and I have this and I have this. And I'm like, then you don't want change. Because when you are truly ready for change, you decide, what is it going to take? What is it going to take? And what do I need to do differently to what I've been doing for the last 20 years that will get me the results I desire? And when you're in a place where you're willing to do that, you'll start to see shifts. But certainly what you're doing right now isn't working for you, and self-worth is at the very, very root of that. I have a course called I Am, and it's currently $222, and it will unlock the wounds you have, the self-worth issues you have, start to unravel that and help you to Start to feel good about yourself. Start to set boundaries for yourselves. Start to empower you. And I also have my group coaching program, Light Camera Action. It's $2,222. There are payment plans. And that is a course for people who are ready for serious transformation and change. Now, when people say, that's out of my price bracket, I can't afford that, I understand that. And especially if you're an actor, I don't know if you have another job, I don't know your situation. This is what I talk about when I talk about getting out of your comfort zone. Okay, what can help me? Who can help me? It doesn't have to be me. It could be another coach, another mentor. But what are you willing to do to change your situation? Can you work and get the money you need? I don't know if you have a partner, if you're a single mother, but can you ask your partner? Can you ask your parents? Can you ask a friend? Can you go to the bank and ask for an overdraft? Can you start selling clothes? Can you start teaching something? What can you do to get out of your comfortable comfort zone of, this is a struggle, it's not working, to get the help you need to shift you forward? And I sense fear coming up in you as I'm speaking, because it's out of your comfort zone, which is why you're not getting what you want. I don't play when I coach people, but it doesn't have to be me, but it's got to be something different to what you've been doing, because what you're doing is not working. But for you, it's your self-worth. You really need to work on your self-worth, because when your self-worth is low like that, you cannot attract opportunities. You cannot attract a great agent. You cannot attract money. You can't attract anything. You'll get the lowest of the low. This was for free. This was for $100 for the day, wherever you live. They offered me $100 for the week. You don't want those kind of jobs. So your self-worth is the first thing that I would work on. But I would start getting uncomfortable and taking different actions to get what I want. And these things can happen like that. So I hope that's helpful.